Hello friends, in this video lecture we are going to learn the Newton's formula for interpolation. The given set of n plus 1 values x0, y0, x1, y1 up to the term xn, y1 of x and y, and it is required to find the yn of x if the polynomial of n degrees such that y and yn of x agree at tabulated, setting x is equal to x0 plus ph and p is equal to x minus x0 upon h. Then first formula for Newton's forward difference interpolation formula is yn of x is equal to y0 plus p del y0 plus p into p minus 1 upon 2 factorial del square y0 plus p into p minus 1 p minus 2 del cube y0 upon 3 factorial up to the term n term p into p minus 1 up to the term p minus n minus 1 upon n factorial del to the power n y0, which is the Newton's forward difference interpolation formula. Then second is Newton and second is yn of x is equal to yn plus del plus p into del yn plus p into p plus 1 upon 2 factorial del square yn plus p into p plus 1 p plus 2 upon 3 factorial del cube yn up to the n term p into p plus 1 up to p plus n minus 1 upon n factorial del n yn, where p is equal to x minus xn upon h. Here backward del is used, and which is the Newton backward difference formula for interpolation. Then example of this. First example is find the cubic polynomial which take the following values: y1 is equal to 24, y3 is equal to 120, y5 is equal to 336, and y7 is equal to 720. Hence or otherwise obtain the value of y of 8. The given set of value y1 is equal to 24, y3 is equal to 120, y5 is equal to 336, and y7 is equal to 720. We write the difference table. In first table, x, y, del square and del cube. Here x is equal to 1 means y of 1, the value y of x, therefore here x is equal to 1, then y is equal to 24, x is equal to 3, y is equal to 120, x is equal to 5, y is equal to 336, x is equal to 7, and y is equal to 720. Then difference between these two values is del, that is 96, means 120 minus 24, therefore we get 96. Then 336 minus 120, that is 216. 720 minus 336, then we get 384. Here again difference between 216 minus 96, we get 120, and 384 minus 216, we get 168, and difference of these two, 168 minus 120, then we get 48. Here x0 is equal to 1 and h is equal to, here x0 is equal to 1 and h is equal to 2. Then x is equal and we know x is equal to x0 plus ph, and p is equal to x minus x0 upon 2 h, and here x minus 1 upon 2. We know the Newton's forward difference formula, that is y of x. Y of x is equal to y0 plus p into del y0 plus p into p minus 1 upon 2 factorial del square y0 plus p into p minus 1 p minus 2 upon 2 factorial del cube y0 plus del raised to the power 4 is 0, therefore this term is 0, and putting the value by using this table, y0 is equal to 24, and p is equal to x minus 1 upon 2, and del y0 is equal to 96 plus p is equal to x minus 1 upon 2 into bracket x minus 1 upon 2 minus 1 and del 2 y0 is 120 plus p is equal to x minus 1 upon 2 x minus 1 upon 2 minus 1 x minus 1 upon 2 minus 2 and the value of del cube y0 is 48. Then after calculation 24 into 48 into x minus 1 plus x minus 1 upon 2 x minus 1 x minus 2 upon 2, and after this calculation we get the polynomial y of x is equal to x cube plus 6x square plus 11x plus 6, and which is the required cubic polynomial. Then second problem of and put here x is equal to 8 in this equation, polynomial equation, and we get the value of y of 8, and that is y of 8 is equal to 8 cube plus 6 into 8 square plus 11 into 8 plus 6 is equal to 990. By using this method we get this value. The second problem is using Newton's forward difference formula, find the sum of Sn. Sn means sequence 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to the n क्यूब है. इसमें क्या है, क्यूब है. तो यूजिंग न्यूटन फॉरवर्ड डिफरेंस फार्मूला फाइंड द सम ऑफ Sn is equal to 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube up to the n cube. First write the given sequence Sn is equal to 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus up to the term n cube. Then Sn plus 1 is 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube up to the term n plus 1 cube. And then difference between these two terms is n plus Sn n plus 1 minus Sn, and difference between these two terms is n plus 1 cube. Then del n plus 1 is equal to n plus 2 cube, and del square Sn is equal to del Sn plus 1 minus del Sn, and putting the value of del Sn plus 1 and del Sn, then we get after n plus 2 cube minus n plus 1 cube, and then n plus 2 cube is equal to n cube plus 3n square into 2 plus 3n 4 plus 8 minus n plus 1 cube is n cube plus 3n square 1 plus 3n plus 1. After calculating, then we get del square Sn is equal to 3n square plus 9n plus 7. Then del square Sn plus 1. Here put n is equal put here n is equal to n plus 1. Then putting this value in the equation 2, n is replaced by n plus 1, and then we get 3n square minus 15n plus 19. That is the value of del square Sn plus 1. Then find the del cube Sn. Del cube Sn is equal to del square Sn plus 1 del square Sn plus 1 minus del square Sn, and putting the value of del square Sn plus 1 and del square Sn, then we get 6n plus 12, and then del raised to the power Sn is equal to del cube Sn plus 1 minus del square Sn, and putting this value we get the value of 6, and after this term del raised to the power 5 Sn is equal to 0, del raised to the power Sn del raised to the power 6 Sn is equal to 0. Putting n is equal to 1 in equation 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we get S1 is equal to 1, del S1 is equal to 8, del square S1 is equal to 90, and del cube S1 is equal to 18, and del raised to the power 4 S1 is equal to 6. Here h is equal to 1 and x0 is equal to 1 and x is equal to n. and then p is equal to n minus 1 upon 1, therefore n minus 1. By Newton forward difference formula, first write the formula Sn is equal to S1 plus n minus 1 del S1 plus n into n minus 1 n minus 2 upon 2 factorial del square Sn, and third n minus 1 n minus 2 n minus 3 upon 3 factorial del cube S1, and fourth term is n minus 1 n minus 2 n minus 3 n minus 4 factorial that is to the power 4 Sn, and putting the value of these S1 del S1 del S del square S1 del cube S1 and del S to the power 4 Sn, then we after calculating we get the value of this is equal to n raised to the power 4 plus n cube upon 2 plus n square upon 4. Then taking 4 common and taking the LCM, and we get 1 by 4 n square n plus 1 whole square, and then write Sn is equal to n into n plus 1 upon 2 whole brackets square. Thank you.